Welcome back to Drowsy Tales Daily. Tonight, the influencers you trusted with your loyalty became digital con artists. A lifestyle blogger who sold fake products to devoted followers. YouTubers who promised exclusive content but delivered scams. And social media frauds that turned your parasocial relationships into financial exploitation. These are the influencer frauds that will make you question every sponsored post. Our first story takes us to Instagram sensation Cordelia, who had been building a lifestyle brand focused on wellness and self-care for 5 years. She amassed over 2 million followers by sharing her daily routines, meditation practices, and product recommendations that seemed genuine and helpful. Cordelia appeared authentic and relatable, sharing personal struggles while promoting products that supposedly transformed her life and could help her followers achieve similar results. Cordelia's wellness journey inspired me to prioritize self-care and invest in products that support my mental health, shared devoted follower Sebastian after purchasing multiple recommendations. Her authentic approach to wellness content makes me trust her product suggestions because she genuinely seems to care about her followers' well-being. But followers started receiving counterfeit wellness products and dangerous supplements when ordering items from Cordelia's affiliate links, with her claiming partnership confusion and supplier issues that somehow resulted in fake merchandise being shipped instead of the legitimate products she featured in her content. The meditation crystals I ordered through Cordelia's link were obviously fake plastic, and the supplements made me sick, discovered disappointed follower Sterling when examining her wellness purchases. These counterfeit products don't match what she showed in her videos and could be dangerous rather than supporting the wellness goals she promotes. When Sterling contacted Cordelia about the product quality, Cordelia claimed that affiliate partnerships sometimes involved multiple suppliers and that product variations were normal in the wellness industry, suggesting that effectiveness varied between individuals and authentic results required patience and consistency. Investigation revealed Cordelia had been directing followers to counterfeit product suppliers while receiving commissions for fake merchandise that violated her audience's trust and potentially endangered their health through dangerous supplements and fraudulent wellness products. She'd been partnering with overseas counterfeit operations that paid higher commission rates than legitimate suppliers, promoting fake products while knowing they weren't the authentic items she claimed to use personally. The scheme particularly harmed vulnerable followers seeking mental health support who trusted Cordelia's recommendations but received dangerous products that could worsen their wellness goals and cause health complications. Cordelia had been maximizing affiliate revenue while followers faced health risks from wellness fraud that violated their trust and potentially harmed their physical and mental well-being. When social media fraud investigators examined her affiliate partnerships, they found evidence Cordelia had promoted counterfeit products to over 800,000 followers while collecting fraudulent commissions exceeding $1,200,000 from fake wellness suppliers. Our second story brings us to YouTube creator Thaddeus, who had been running a popular tech review channel for 6 years. He built a loyal audience of technology enthusiasts by providing detailed product reviews and early access to new gadgets that helped viewers make informed purchasing decisions. Thaddeus seemed knowledgeable about technology trends and committed to honest reviews that served his audience's interests in finding quality tech products and avoiding inferior merchandise. Thaddeus provides honest tech reviews that have saved me from buying terrible products, shared subscriber Trevor after avoiding costly mistakes. His detailed analysis and testing helped me understand which technology products are worth purchasing and which ones to avoid for better value. But viewers started discovering that products receiving glowing reviews from Thaddeus were actually inferior items he never properly tested, with him claiming thorough evaluation and honest assessment that somehow resulted in positive reviews for defective products that failed quickly after purchase. The laptop Thaddeus highly recommended broke within a week and had none of the features he praised in his review, complained viewer Tyler when his expensive purchase failed immediately. His review made this laptop seem amazing, but it's clearly a low-quality product that he never actually used long-term. When Tyler confronted Thaddeus about the misleading review, Thaddeus claimed that technology products sometimes had variable quality control and that his positive experience didn't guarantee identical results for all users, suggesting that product failures were unfortunate but not indicative of overall quality issues. Investigation revealed Thaddeus had been accepting payment from manufacturers to provide positive reviews for inferior products without conducting proper testing or honest evaluation of product quality and performance. He'd been reading scripted reviews provided by manufacturers, filming fake testing scenarios, and promoting defective products while knowing they had serious quality issues that would disappoint his audience. The scheme particularly harmed technology enthusiasts who trusted his expertise for expensive purchasing decisions, but bought inferior products that wasted their money and failed to meet their technology needs and expectations. Thaddeus had been prioritizing sponsorship revenue over audience trust while viewers faced financial losses from dishonest tech reviews that misrepresented product quality and performance capabilities. When technology review fraud investigators examined his sponsored content practices, they found evidence Thaddeus had provided false reviews for over 200 products while collecting undisclosed payments exceeding $600,000 from manufacturers seeking positive reviews for inferior merchandise. Our third story brings us to TikTok personality Vanessa, who had been creating fashion and beauty content for 3 years. She gained millions of followers by showcasing affordable fashion finds and beauty transformations that promised to help viewers achieve trendy looks on a budget. Vanessa appeared genuine about helping her audience look stylish without spending excessive money on designer brands and luxury cosmetics. Vanessa's fashion tips have helped me create stylish outfits without breaking my budget, shared follower Veronica after recreating several looks. Her affordable fashion finds and beauty hacks make trending styles accessible to people who can't afford expensive designer clothing and luxury makeup. But followers started receiving completely different items when ordering products from Vanessa's promotional links. With her claiming fast fashion variations and supplier updates that somehow resulted in inferior merchandise being shipped instead of the stylish items she featured in her popular videos. The dress I ordered from Vanessa's link looks nothing like what she wore and is terrible quality that fell apart immediately, discovered frustrated follower Victor when receiving her fashion purchase. This cheap knockoff doesn't resemble the stylish dress from her video and is unwearable rather than the trendy fashion she promised. When Victor complained about the product mismatch, Vanessa claimed that fast fashion retailers frequently updated their inventory and that clothing variations were normal in affordable fashion, suggesting that style differences were expected when purchasing budget-friendly alternatives to expensive designer items. Investigation revealed Vanessa had been promoting specific items while linking to completely different inferior products that paid higher affiliate commissions, deliberately misleading followers about what they would actually receive when making purchases through her promotional content. She'd been filming content with one set of products while directing followers to purchase entirely different inferior items from suppliers that offered better commission rates, but delivered substandard merchandise. The scheme particularly harmed young followers on tight budgets who trusted her fashion advice, but wasted money on inferior products that didn't match her promotional content and failed to provide the stylish results she promised. Vanessa had been maximizing affiliate earnings while followers faced fashion disappointment from misleading content that violated their trust and wasted their limited fashion budgets on inferior merchandise. When fashion affiliate fraud investigators examined her promotional practices, they found evidence Vanessa had misled over 1 million followers while collecting fraudulent commissions exceeding $800,000 from suppliers selling inferior products that didn't match her promotional content. Our fourth story brings us to fitness influencer Wayne, who had been building a workout and nutrition brand on multiple platforms for 4 years. He attracted hundreds of thousands of followers by sharing his transformation journey and promoting workout programs that promised similar results for dedicated followers. Wayne seemed passionate about fitness and committed to helping his audience achieve their health goals through the same methods that transformed his physique and lifestyle. Wayne's workout programs and nutrition advice have helped me achieve fitness results I never thought possible, shared follower Wilhelmina after completing his transformation challenge. His genuine approach to fitness motivation and practical workout guidance provide exactly the support I need to maintain consistent progress toward my health goals. But followers started experiencing health problems and poor results when following Wayne's nutrition and supplement recommendations, with him claiming personalized guidance and science-based methods that somehow resulted in ineffective programs and potentially dangerous health advice that could harm followers' physical well-being. The supplement stack Wayne recommended caused serious health issues, and his workout program led to injuries. reported concerned follower Zoe when seeking medical treatment. His nutrition advice and exercise routines seemed dangerous rather than supporting healthy fitness development and sustainable wellness practices. When Zoe questioned the safety of Wayne's recommendations, Wayne claimed that fitness transformations sometimes involve temporary adjustment periods and that individual results varied based on commitment levels and genetic factors that affected how people responded to exercise and nutrition protocols. Investigation revealed Wayne had been promoting dangerous supplement combinations and inappropriate workout routines without proper fitness qualifications, receiving payments from supplement companies to recommend potentially harmful products regardless of their safety or effectiveness for his audience. He'd been providing nutrition advice that exceeded his qualifications, promoting supplement stacks that could cause dangerous interactions, and designing workout programs that could cause injuries without proper form instruction and safety modifications. The scheme particularly harmed fitness beginners who trusted his transformation expertise but followed dangerous advice that could cause serious health problems and injuries that interfered with their fitness goals and overall health. Wayne had been prioritizing supplement commissions over follower safety, while fitness enthusiasts faced health risks from unqualified advice that violated fitness safety standards and potentially caused serious physical harm. When fitness influencer fraud investigators examined his qualification claims and promotional practices, they found evidence Wayne had provided dangerous fitness advice to over 400,000 followers while collecting supplement commissions exceeding $700,000 from companies promoting potentially harmful products without proper safety warnings or qualified guidance. Our fifth story brings us to travel blogger Algernon, who had been creating destination content and travel guides for 6 years. He built a substantial following by sharing exotic travel experiences and providing detailed guides for budget travelers seeking authentic cultural experiences and hidden destinations. Algernon appeared well-traveled and knowledgeable about international destinations, offering practical advice that seemed to help followers plan memorable and affordable travel adventures. Algernon's travel guides have helped me discover amazing destinations and travel experiences that I never would have found independently, shared follower Antonio after following several itineraries. His detailed advice and cultural insights provide exactly the guidance I need to plan meaningful travel experiences while staying within my budget constraints. But followers started arriving at destinations to find that locations and accommodations didn't match Algernon's descriptions, with him claiming travel industry changes and seasonal variations that somehow resulted in misleading information about destinations, costs, and cultural experiences that wasted followers' vacation time and money. The hidden restaurant Algernon featured was permanently closed, and the budget hotel was actually expensive and terrible, discovered disappointed traveler Archibald when following Algernon's travel guide. His destination information was completely inaccurate and wasted our vacation time and money rather than providing the authentic travel experience he promised. When Archibald contacted Algernon about the inaccurate information, Algernon claimed that travel destinations changed frequently and that his guides reflected conditions at the time of his visits, suggesting that travel variations were normal and that followers should expect some differences when visiting destinations independently. Investigation revealed Algernon had been creating fake travel content without actually visiting many destinations, using stock photos and plagiarized information while promoting travel services that paid him commissions regardless of their quality or accuracy. He'd been fabricating destination experiences, copying content from other travel sources, and promoting accommodation and tour services based on commission rates rather than actual quality or value for his audience. The scheme particularly harmed budget travelers who saved money for special trips but wasted their limited vacation resources following fake guides that provided inaccurate information and failed to deliver the authentic cultural experiences he promised. Algernon had been maximizing travel affiliate revenue, while followers faced vacation disappointment from fraudulent content that violated their trust and wasted their precious travel time and money. When travel content fraud investigators examined his destination claims and affiliate partnerships, they found evidence Algernon had provided fake travel information to over 600,000 followers while collecting fraudulent commissions exceeding $900,000 from travel companies for promoting services he never actually experienced or evaluated. Our sixth story brings us to parenting influencer Barnabas, who had been sharing family content and parenting advice for 5 years. He gained a devoted following of parents by documenting his family life and providing practical parenting tips that seemed to help families navigate common challenges with children. Barnabas appeared genuine about family values and committed to supporting other parents through honest sharing of both struggles and successes in modern parenting. Barnabas provides practical parenting advice that has improved our family dynamics and helped us handle difficult situations, shared parent Bartholomew after implementing several strategies. His honest approach to parenting challenges and practical solutions provide exactly the support we need as new parents navigating complex family situations. But followers started discovering that parenting products and services Barnabas recommended were inappropriate or potentially harmful for children, with him claiming family-tested endorsements and child safety that somehow resulted in dangerous products being promoted that could harm children's development and well-being. The sleep training method Barnabas promoted was harmful to our baby, and the toys he recommended had serious safety recalls, discovered alarmed parent Beauregard when researching product safety. His parenting recommendations seemed dangerous rather than supporting healthy child development and family well-being as promised in his family content. When Beauregard questioned the safety of Barnabas's recommendations, Barnabas claimed that parenting approaches varied between families and that individual children responded differently to products and methods, suggesting that negative outcomes were isolated incidents rather than indicative of broader safety concerns. Investigation revealed Barnabas had been promoting dangerous parenting products and inappropriate child-rearing methods without proper research or child development expertise, accepting payments from companies regardless of product safety or appropriateness for child development and family welfare. He'd been endorsing products that violated child safety standards, promoting parenting methods that could cause developmental harm, and providing advice that exceeded his qualifications and could endanger vulnerable children who deserved professional guidance and safety protection. The scheme particularly harmed new parents who trusted his family expertise but followed dangerous advice that could harm their children's development and violated child safety standards and appropriate parenting guidance. Barnabas had been prioritizing sponsorship revenue over child safety while families faced risks from inappropriate parenting advice that violated child welfare standards and potentially caused developmental harm to vulnerable children. When parenting content fraud investigators examined his product endorsements and advice qualifications, they found evidence Barnabas had promoted dangerous parenting products to over 300,000 followers while collecting unsafe product commissions exceeding $500,000 from companies whose products violated child safety standards. Our 7th story brings us to food influencer Benedict, who had been creating recipe content and restaurant reviews for 4 years. He built a following of food enthusiasts by sharing elaborate recipes and dining experiences that inspired followers to try new cuisines and cooking techniques. Benedict seemed passionate about culinary arts and committed to helping his audience expand their cooking skills and discover exceptional dining experiences. Benedict's recipes and restaurant recommendations have elevated my cooking and introduced me to amazing dining experiences, shared food lover Benedictine after following numerous suggestions. His culinary expertise and detailed cooking instructions provide exactly the guidance I need to create restaurant-quality meals at home and discover outstanding restaurants. But followers started experiencing food poisoning and cooking failures when following Benedict's recipes and restaurant recommendations, with him claiming culinary expertise and food safety that somehow resulted in dangerous cooking advice and restaurant suggestions that could cause illness and cooking disasters. The seafood recipe Benedict shared gave my family severe food poisoning, and the restaurant he recommended had terrible food safety violations, reported sick follower Benjamin after requiring medical treatment. His food advice seems dangerous rather than supporting safe cooking practices and enjoyable dining experiences as promised in his culinary content. When Benjamin questioned Benedict's food safety knowledge, Benedict claimed that cooking results varied based on ingredient quality and preparation techniques, suggesting that food safety issues were related to individual cooking environments rather than his recipe instructions or restaurant recommendations. Investigation revealed Benedict had been providing dangerous cooking advice without proper food safety training and promoting restaurants that paid him for positive reviews regardless of their actual food safety standards or cuisine quality. He'd been sharing recipes that violated food safety guidelines, recommending restaurants with health code violations, and providing culinary advice that could cause foodborne illness without proper safety warnings or qualified food handling instruction. The scheme particularly harmed home cooks who trusted his culinary expertise but followed dangerous recipes that could cause food poisoning and visited restaurants with poor safety standards that could cause serious illness. Benedict had been prioritizing restaurant payments and engagement over food safety, while followers faced health risks from dangerous culinary advice that violated food safety standards and potentially caused serious foodborne illness. When food safety fraud investigators examined his culinary advice and restaurant partnerships, they found evidence Benedict had provided dangerous food advice to over 200,000 followers while collecting restaurant payments exceeding $400,000 for promoting establishments with serious food safety violations. Our eighth story brings us to DIY craft influencer Blake, who had been sharing home improvement and crafting content for 6 years. She gained popularity by creating elaborate DIY projects and home renovation tutorials that promised to help followers achieve professional results on modest budgets. Blake appeared skilled at crafting and committed to helping her audience create beautiful home improvements through accessible DIY techniques and affordable materials. Blake's DIY tutorials have helped me transform my home with projects that look professional but cost much less than hiring contractors, shared follower Blaine after completing several renovations. Her detailed instructions and budget-friendly approaches provide exactly the guidance I need to tackle home improvement projects that seemed impossible before watching her content. But followers started experiencing property damage and safety hazards when attempting Blake's DIY projects. With her claiming tested techniques and safety awareness that somehow resulted in dangerous tutorials that could cause structural damage and personal injury to inexperienced DIY enthusiasts. The electrical project Blake demonstrated caused a house fire and her plumbing tutorial flooded my basement, reported devastated follower Cameron after experiencing major property damage. Her DIY instructions seemed dangerous rather than supporting safe home improvement and successful project completion as promised in her tutorial content. When Cameron questioned Blake's safety protocols and professional qualifications, Blake claimed that DIY projects always carried some risk and that her tutorials were for entertainment purposes, suggesting that followers should consult professionals before attempting complex home improvement projects. Investigation revealed Blake had been creating dangerous DIY content without proper construction knowledge or safety training, promoting projects that required professional expertise while presenting them as simple DIY tasks that inexperienced homeowners could safely complete. She'd been demonstrating electrical work that violated building codes, showing plumbing projects that could cause flooding, and promoting structural modifications that could compromise home safety without proper engineering consultation and professional oversight. The scheme particularly harmed homeowners who trusted her DIY expertise but attempted dangerous projects that caused property damage and violated building safety codes, potentially creating liability issues and expensive repairs. Blake had been prioritizing content engagement over safety, while followers faced property damage from dangerous tutorials that violated construction safety standards and promoted potentially hazardous DIY activities beyond their skill levels. When home improvement fraud investigators examined her tutorial safety standards and qualification claims, they found evidence Blake had promoted dangerous DIY projects to over 500,000 followers while earning advertising revenue exceeding $600,000 from content that violated construction safety standards. Our ninth story brings us to financial advice influencer Carlos, who had been creating investment and money management content for 5 years. He attracted followers seeking financial improvement by sharing investment strategies and money-saving tips that promised to help viewers achieve financial independence and wealth building. Carlos appeared financially successful and knowledgeable about investment markets, offering advice that seemed practical and achievable for ordinary people seeking financial improvement. Carlos's investment advice and budgeting strategies have helped me improve my financial situation significantly, shared follower Carmen after following his recommendations. His practical approach to money management and investment education provide exactly the guidance I need to build wealth and achieve financial security. But followers started losing money when following Carlos's investment recommendations and financial strategies. with him claiming market expertise and proven methods that somehow resulted in poor investment advice that caused financial losses and violated basic investment safety principles. The cryptocurrency Carlos recommended lost 90% of its value, and his day trading strategy wiped out my savings, reported financially ruined follower Charlotte after losing substantial money. His investment advice seems reckless rather than supporting financial growth and wealth building as promised in his financial content. When Charlotte questioned Carlos's investment qualifications and track record, Carlos claimed that investment markets involved inherent risks and that individual results depended on market timing and risk tolerance, suggesting that losses were normal parts of wealth building rather than results of poor advice. Investigation revealed Carlos had been providing dangerous investment advice without proper financial credentials and promoting high-risk investments that paid him commissions regardless of their suitability for his audience's financial situations and risk tolerance levels. He'd been recommending cryptocurrency scams, promoting dangerous trading strategies, and providing financial advice that exceeded his qualifications while knowing that his recommendations could cause serious financial harm to inexperienced investors. The scheme particularly harmed people seeking financial improvement who trusted his investment expertise but lost money following dangerous advice that violated their financial safety and caused significant economic hardship for vulnerable individuals. Carlos had been prioritizing investment commissions over follower welfare while viewers faced financial ruin from dangerous advice that violated investment safety standards and potentially caused life-changing financial losses. When financial advice fraud investigators examined his investment recommendations and credential claims, they found evidence Carlos had provided dangerous financial advice to over 700,000 followers while collecting investment commissions exceeding $1,500,000 from companies promoting high-risk investments. Our 10th story brings us to relationship advice influencer Christopher, who had been sharing dating and relationship content for 4 years. He built an audience of people seeking romantic guidance by offering dating tips and relationship strategies that promised to help followers find love and improve their romantic connections. Christopher appeared experienced with relationships and committed to helping his audience navigate modern dating challenges and build meaningful romantic partnerships. Christopher's dating advice has helped me improve my relationships and find more meaningful romantic connections, shared follower Clarence after following his guidance. His practical relationship strategies and dating insights provide exactly the support I need to build healthy romantic relationships and overcome dating challenges. But followers started experiencing relationship problems and emotional harm when following Christopher's advice, with him claiming relationship expertise and proven strategies that somehow resulted in manipulative dating tactics and unhealthy relationship advice that could damage romantic connections and emotional well-being. The dating strategies Christopher taught made my relationships worse, and his advice encouraged manipulative behavior, reported heartbroken follower Clementine after relationship failures. His relationship advice seems toxic rather than supporting healthy romantic connections and meaningful partnerships as promised in his dating content. When Clementine questioned Christopher's relationship qualifications and ethical approach, Christopher claimed that modern dating required strategic thinking and that relationship success sometimes involved difficult conversations and boundary setting that could feel uncomfortable but ultimately improved romantic outcomes. Investigation revealed Christopher had been promoting manipulative dating tactics and emotionally harmful relationship advice without proper counseling credentials, encouraging behaviors that could damage romantic relationships and cause psychological harm to both followers and their romantic partners. He'd been teaching manipulation techniques, promoting unhealthy relationship dynamics, and providing psychological advice that exceeded his qualifications while knowing that his recommendations could cause emotional harm and relationship damage. The scheme particularly harmed vulnerable people seeking romantic guidance who trusted his relationship expertise but learned harmful behaviors that damaged their romantic relationships and caused emotional distress to themselves and their partners. Christopher had been prioritizing content engagement over relationship health, while followers faced emotional harm from toxic advice that violated healthy relationship standards and potentially caused lasting psychological damage. When relationship advice fraud investigators examined his counseling claims and ethical standards, they found evidence Christopher had promoted toxic relationship advice to over 400,000 followers while earning content revenue exceeding $300,000 from advice that violated healthy relationship principles. Our 11th story brings us to business influencer Clement, who had been creating entrepreneurship and business development content for 7 years. He attracted aspiring entrepreneurs by sharing business strategies and success stories that promised to help followers start successful businesses and achieve financial independence through entrepreneurship. Clement appeared financially successful and knowledgeable about business development, offering advice that seemed practical for people seeking to start their own businesses. Clement's business advice and entrepreneurship strategies have helped me launch my own successful company, shared follower Cordelia after following his guidance. His practical approach to business development and startup advice provide exactly the foundation I need to build a profitable business and achieve entrepreneurial success. But followers started losing money when following Clement's business advice and investment opportunities, with him claiming proven business methods and entrepreneurial expertise that somehow resulted in failed business ventures and financial losses that violated basic business planning and investment safety principles. The business model Clement promoted was actually a pyramid scheme, and his investment opportunity was completely fraudulent, discovered financially devastated follower Cornelius after losing his life savings. His business advice seems like scam promotion rather than supporting legitimate entrepreneurship and business success as promised in his business content. When Cornelius questioned Clement's business credentials and success claims, Clement claimed that entrepreneurship involved inherent risks and that business failures were learning opportunities that ultimately contributed to long-term success, suggesting that losses were normal parts of the entrepreneurial journey. Investigation revealed Clement had been promoting pyramid schemes and fraudulent investment opportunities while claiming they were legitimate business opportunities, receiving substantial commissions from scam operations that targeted his audience for financial exploitation rather than business education. He'd been directing followers to multi-level marketing schemes, promoting fake investment opportunities, and providing business advice that was actually recruitment for scam operations designed to extract money from aspiring entrepreneurs. The scheme particularly harmed people seeking legitimate business opportunities who trusted his entrepreneurial expertise but lost money to scam operations that violated their financial security and destroyed their dreams of business ownership. Clement had been prioritizing scam commissions over follower welfare while entrepreneurs faced financial ruin from fraudulent opportunities that violated business ethics and caused significant economic hardship. When business fraud investigators examined his entrepreneurship claims and opportunity promotions, they found evidence Clement had promoted fraudulent business opportunities to over 1 million followers while collecting scam commissions exceeding $2 million from operations designed to exploit aspiring entrepreneurs. Our 12th story brings us to mental health influencer Cynthia, who had been sharing wellness and self-improvement content for 3 years. She gained followers struggling with mental health challenges by offering coping strategies and wellness advice that promised to help viewers improve their emotional well-being and mental health outcomes. Cynthia appeared caring about mental health advocacy and committed to supporting her audience through difficult emotional challenges and personal growth journeys. Cynthia's mental health advice and wellness strategies have helped me cope with anxiety and depression more effectively, shared follower Dahlia after following her guidance. Her compassionate approach to mental health support and practical coping techniques provide exactly the emotional guidance I need during difficult periods. But followers started experiencing worsening mental health when following Cynthia's advice and purchasing her recommended products, with her claiming therapeutic expertise and evidence-based methods that somehow resulted in harmful mental health advice that could worsen psychological conditions and delay proper professional treatment. The mental health techniques Cynthia taught made my depression worse, and her supplement recommendations caused serious mood problems, reported struggling follower Daniel when seeking professional help. Her mental health advice seems dangerous rather than supporting emotional wellness and psychological improvement as promised in her wellness content. When Daniel questioned Cynthia's mental health qualifications and therapeutic training, Cynthia claimed that mental health improvement required holistic approaches and that temporary emotional challenges were normal parts of healing processes that ultimately led to better psychological outcomes. Investigation revealed Cynthia had been providing dangerous mental health advice without proper therapeutic credentials and promoting unregulated supplements that could interfere with mental health medications and worsen psychological conditions for vulnerable individuals seeking professional support. She'd been offering therapy-like advice that exceeded her qualifications, promoting supplements that could cause dangerous interactions with mental health medications, and providing psychological guidance that could delay proper professional treatment for serious mental health conditions. The scheme particularly harmed vulnerable people struggling with mental health challenges who trusted her wellness expertise but received harmful advice that worsened their conditions and potentially interfered with proper psychological treatment and recovery. Cynthia had been prioritizing supplement commissions over mental health safety, while followers faced psychological harm from unqualified advice that violated mental health treatment standards and potentially caused serious emotional damage. When mental health fraud investigators examined her therapeutic claims and supplement promotions, they found evidence Cynthia had provided dangerous mental health advice to over 600,000 followers while collecting supplement commissions exceeding $800,000 from products that could interfere with proper mental health treatment. Our 13th story brings us to beauty influencer David, who had been creating skincare and cosmetics content for 5 years. He built a following of beauty enthusiasts by sharing skincare routines and product reviews that promised to help followers achieve flawless skin and master makeup techniques. David appeared knowledgeable about beauty products and committed to helping his audience improve their appearance through effective skincare and cosmetics applications. David's skincare advice and product recommendations have transformed my complexion and improved my makeup skills, shared follower Delphine after following his beauty routine. His detailed product reviews and application techniques provide exactly the guidance I need to achieve the beautiful skin and makeup looks I've always wanted. But followers started experiencing severe skin reactions and allergic responses when using products David recommended, with him claiming skin compatibility and product safety that somehow resulted in dangerous beauty products being promoted that could cause serious skin damage and allergic reactions. The skincare products David promoted caused severe burns and allergic reactions that required medical treatment, reported injured follower Derek when seeking dermatological care. His beauty recommendations seemed dangerous rather than supporting healthy skin and safe cosmetic use as promised in his beauty content. When Derek questioned David's skincare knowledge and product safety testing, David claimed that skincare reactions were individual responses and that beauty products sometimes required adjustment periods before providing optimal results, suggesting that negative reactions were temporary challenges rather than serious safety concerns. Investigation revealed David had been promoting dangerous beauty products without proper dermatological knowledge and recommending cosmetics that contained harmful ingredients that could cause serious skin damage and allergic reactions for users with sensitive skin or underlying conditions. He'd been endorsing products that violated cosmetic safety standards, promoting skincare routines that could damage skin barriers, and providing beauty advice that exceeded his qualifications while knowing that his recommendations could cause serious dermatological harm. The scheme particularly harmed beauty enthusiasts who trusted his skincare expertise but experienced serious skin damage following dangerous advice that violated cosmetic safety standards and potentially caused permanent dermatological problems. David had been prioritizing beauty brand partnerships over follower safety while viewers faced skin damage from dangerous advice that violated dermatological safety standards and potentially caused lasting cosmetic harm. When cosmetic safety fraud investigators examined his skincare recommendations and product partnerships, they found evidence David had promoted dangerous beauty products to over 800,000 followers while collecting beauty brand payments exceeding $1,100,000 from companies whose products violated cosmetic safety standards. Our 14th story brings us to education influencer Delphine, who had been creating study tips and academic advice content for 6 years. She attracted students and parents by sharing learning strategies and educational resources that promised to help followers improve academic performance and achieve educational success. Delphine appeared academically accomplished and committed to supporting student success through effective study techniques and educational guidance. Delphine's study strategies and academic advice have helped me improve my grades and develop better learning habits, shared student Derek after implementing her techniques. Her educational guidance and learning tips provide exactly the academic support I need to succeed in challenging courses and achieve my educational goals. But students started experiencing academic problems and poor results when following Delphine's study methods and purchasing her recommended educational products. with her claiming proven academic techniques and educational expertise that somehow resulted in ineffective study advice that could harm academic performance and waste educational resources. The study methods Delphine taught were completely ineffective, and the tutoring service she recommended was fraudulent, discovered failing student Diana after following her academic guidance. Her educational advice seems harmful rather than supporting academic success and learning improvement as promised in her study content. When Diana questioned Delphine's educational qualifications and academic credentials, Delphine claimed that learning strategies worked differently for various students and that academic improvement required time and consistent application of her methods, suggesting that poor results indicated insufficient effort rather than ineffective techniques. Investigation revealed Delphine had been promoting ineffective study methods without proper educational training and directing students to fraudulent tutoring services that charged high fees while providing substandard educational support that could harm academic progress. She'd been endorsing study techniques that weren't evidence-based, promoting tutoring services that operated as scams, and providing educational advice that exceeded her qualifications while knowing that her recommendations could harm student academic performance. The scheme particularly harmed students seeking academic improvement who trusted her educational expertise but followed ineffective advice that wasted their study time and directed them to fraudulent educational services that damaged their academic progress. Delphine had been prioritizing educational affiliate commissions over student success, while learners faced academic harm from ineffective advice that violated educational standards and potentially damaged their academic achievement. When educational fraud investigators examined her academic claims and tutoring partnerships, they found evidence Delphine had promoted ineffective study methods to over 500,000 followers while collecting educational service commissions exceeding $700,000 from fraudulent tutoring operations. Our 15th story brings us to productivity influencer Elena, who had been creating self-improvement and efficiency content for 4 years. She gained followers seeking better work-life balance by sharing productivity systems and time management strategies that promised to help viewers achieve more while reducing stress and improving life satisfaction. Elena appeared highly organized and committed to helping her audience optimize their daily routines and achieve personal and professional goals through enhanced productivity techniques. Elena's productivity methods and time management strategies have transformed my work efficiency and personal organization, shared follower Emma after implementing her systems. Her practical approach to productivity improvement and life optimization provide exactly the guidance I need to achieve better work-life balance and personal satisfaction. But followers started experiencing increased stress and productivity problems when following Elena's advice and purchasing her recommended productivity tools, with her claiming efficiency expertise and proven systems that somehow resulted in harmful productivity advice that could increase anxiety and create unrealistic expectations for personal performance. The productivity system Elena promoted caused me severe burnout and anxiety that required professional counseling, reported overwhelmed follower Evangeline after experiencing mental health problems. Her productivity advice seems harmful rather than supporting healthy efficiency and sustainable personal improvement as promised in her self-improvement content. When Evangeline questioned Elena's productivity qualifications and system safety, Elena claimed that productivity improvement required initial adjustment periods and that optimal efficiency sometimes involved challenging existing habits, suggesting that temporary stress was normal during personal optimization processes. Investigation revealed Elena had been promoting unrealistic productivity expectations without proper understanding of mental health impacts and recommending productivity tools that operated as subscription scams designed to extract ongoing payments from followers seeking self-improvement. She'd been teaching productivity methods that could cause burnout, promoting tools that charged hidden fees, and providing self-improvement advice that exceeded her qualifications while knowing that her recommendations could cause psychological harm and financial exploitation. The scheme particularly harmed people seeking better work-life balance who trusted her productivity expertise but experienced increased stress following harmful advice that violated mental health principles and directed them to subscription scams. Elena had been prioritizing productivity tool commissions over follower welfare, while viewers faced psychological harm from dangerous advice that violated wellness standards and potentially caused serious mental health problems. When productivity fraud investigators examined her efficiency claims and tool partnerships, they found evidence Elena had promoted harmful productivity methods to over 400,000 followers while collecting tool commissions exceeding $600,000 from subscription services designed to exploit self-improvement seekers. Our 16th story brings us to gaming influencer Ferdinand, who had been creating video game content and streaming for 8 years. He built a dedicated following of gaming enthusiasts by providing game reviews, walkthroughs, and live streaming content that entertained viewers while showcasing new games and gaming equipment. Ferdinand appeared passionate about gaming and committed to helping his audience discover great games and improve their gaming experiences through honest reviews and skilled gameplay demonstrations. Ferdinand's game reviews and streaming content have helped me discover amazing games and improve my own gaming skills, shared viewer Fitzgerald after following his recommendations. His entertaining gameplay and honest game analysis provide exactly the gaming guidance I need to choose games worth purchasing and playing. But viewers started receiving pirated games and counterfeit gaming equipment when purchasing items Ferdinand recommended, with him claiming legitimate gaming partnerships and authentic merchandise that somehow resulted in illegal software and fake gaming gear being sold through his promotional links and affiliate partnerships. The games Ferdinand recommended were obvious pirated copies and the gaming equipment was dangerous counterfeits, discovered disappointed viewer Fletcher when examining his gaming purchases. His gaming recommendations seem like fraud promotion rather than supporting legitimate gaming and authentic gaming experiences as promised in his gaming content. When Fletcher questioned Ferdinand's gaming partnerships and product authenticity, Ferdinand claimed that gaming distribution sometimes involved alternative channels and that international gaming products occasionally had different packaging but provided equivalent gaming experiences and entertainment value. Investigation revealed Ferdinand had been directing followers to pirated software distributors and counterfeit gaming equipment suppliers while receiving commissions for illegal merchandise that violated copyright laws and could damage gaming equipment or expose users to malware and security risks. He'd been promoting game piracy operations, endorsing counterfeit gaming hardware, and providing links to illegal software while knowing that his recommendations violated gaming industry copyrights and could harm his audience's gaming equipment and computer security. The scheme particularly harmed gaming enthusiasts who trusted his gaming expertise but received illegal software that could result in legal problems and counterfeit equipment that could damage their gaming systems and compromise computer security. Ferdinand had been prioritizing illegal commission payments over follower safety while gamers faced legal and security risks from fraudulent recommendations that violated gaming industry standards and potentially exposed users to legal, liability, and security breaches. When gaming fraud investigators examined his software recommendations and equipment partnerships, they found evidence Ferdinand had promoted pirated games and counterfeit equipment to over 900,000 followers while collecting illegal commissions exceeding $1,800,000 from operations that violated copyright laws and gaming industry standards. Our 17th story brings us to pet care influencer Francisco, who had been creating pet training and care content for 5 years. He attracted pet owners by sharing training techniques and pet care advice that promised to help followers better understand and care for their beloved animals through professional guidance and proven methods. Francisco appeared knowledgeable about animal behavior and committed to helping pet owners build stronger relationships with their pets through effective training and proper care techniques. Francisco's pet training advice has helped me understand my dog's behavior and improve our relationship, shared pet owner Gabriella after following his training methods. His compassionate approach to animal training and care guidance provide exactly the support I need to be a better pet owner and ensure my animals are happy and healthy. But pet owners started experiencing serious problems when following Francisco's training methods and using products he recommended, with him claiming animal expertise and proven techniques that somehow resulted in harmful training advice that could damage pet behavior and endanger animal welfare through inappropriate methods and dangerous products. The training techniques Francisco taught made my dog aggressive, and the pet products he recommended were recalled for safety hazards, reported concerned pet owner Garrett when seeking veterinary help. His pet advice seems dangerous rather than supporting healthy animal training and proper pet care as promised in his animal content. when Garrett questioned Francisco's animal training qualifications and product safety testing. Francisco claimed that pet training results varied between animals and that behavioral changes sometimes required adjustment periods before showing positive improvements, suggesting that negative outcomes were temporary challenges rather than indications of harmful methods. Investigation revealed Francisco had been promoting harmful pet training methods without proper animal behavior credentials and endorsing pet products that violated animal safety standards while knowing that his recommendations could cause behavioral problems and endanger animal welfare. He'd been teaching training techniques that could cause animal aggression, promoting products that posed safety risks to pets, and providing animal care advice that exceeded his qualifications while disregarding potential harm to vulnerable animals. The scheme particularly harmed pet owners seeking professional guidance who trusted his animal expertise but followed harmful advice that damaged their relationships with their pets and potentially endangered animal welfare through inappropriate training methods and dangerous products. Francisco had been prioritizing pet product commissions over animal welfare while pet owners faced relationship damage from harmful advice that violated animal training standards and potentially caused behavioral problems and safety risks for beloved pets. When animal welfare fraud investigators examined his training methods and product endorsements, they found evidence Francisco had promoted harmful pet advice to over 300,000 followers while collecting pet product commissions exceeding $400,000 from companies whose products violated animal safety standards. Our 18th story brings us to home organization influencer Grace, who had been creating decluttering and organization content for 6 years. She gained followers seeking better living spaces by sharing organization systems and home management strategies that promised to help viewers create more functional and peaceful home environments through systematic organization approaches. Grace appeared highly organized and committed to helping her audience reduce clutter and improve their daily living experiences through effective home organization techniques and storage solutions. Grace's organization methods have transformed my home and reduced my daily stress significantly, shared follower Gregory after implementing her systems. Her practical approach to home organization and clutter reduction provide exactly the guidance I need to create a more peaceful and functional living environment. But followers started experiencing home damage and financial losses when purchasing organization products Grace recommended, with her claiming tested storage solutions and quality organizational tools that somehow resulted in inferior products being promoted that could damage belongings and waste money on ineffective storage systems. The storage solutions Grace recommended ruined my belongings and the organization system was completely ineffective, discovered frustrated follower Harold when his possessions were damaged. Her organization advice seems harmful rather than supporting effective home management and proper storage as promised in her organization content. When Harold questioned Grace's organization expertise and product testing methods, Grace claimed that organization success depended on individual implementation and that storage solutions sometimes required customization to work effectively in different home environments and organizational challenges. Investigation revealed Grace had been promoting inferior organization products without proper testing and directing followers to storage companies that sold overpriced, ineffective solutions while paying her substantial commissions regardless of product quality or customer satisfaction. She'd been endorsing storage systems that could damage belongings, promoting organization methods that weren't practical for most homes, and providing home management advice that prioritized affiliate earnings over effective organization solutions and customer success. The scheme particularly harmed people seeking better home organization who trusted her expertise but purchased ineffective products that wasted money and potentially damaged their belongings while failing to provide the organizational improvements she promised. Grace had been prioritizing organization product commissions over follower success while viewers faced financial losses from ineffective advice that violated home organization standards and promoted inferior products that failed to deliver promised organizational benefits. When home organization fraud investigators examined her product recommendations and testing claims, they found evidence Grace had promoted ineffective organization products to over 600,000 followers while collecting storage company commissions exceeding $900,000 from companies selling overpriced, ineffective organizational solutions. Our 19th story brings us to language learning influencer Horatio, who had been creating educational content about language acquisition for 4 years. He attracted people seeking to learn new languages by sharing learning techniques and language resources that promised to help followers achieve fluency through innovative methods and effective study approaches. Horatio appeared multilingual and committed to helping his audience overcome language learning challenges through proven techniques and educational guidance. Horatio's language learning methods have helped me make significant progress in learning Spanish, shared student Ignacio after following his techniques. His innovative approach to language acquisition and practical study tips provide exactly the educational support I need to achieve fluency and communicate effectively. But followers started wasting time and money on ineffective language learning methods and fraudulent language programs Horatio recommended, with him claiming linguistic expertise and proven learning systems that somehow resulted in poor language education advice that failed to produce results and directed students to educational scams. The language learning program Horatio promoted was completely fraudulent and his methods were ineffective, discovered disappointed student Imogene when making no progress despite significant investment. His language advice seems like scam promotion rather than supporting effective language learning and educational success as promised in his linguistic content. When Imogene questioned Horatio's language qualifications and program effectiveness, Horatio claimed that language learning required different approaches for different learners and that fluency achievement depended on individual dedication and consistent practice rather than specific methods or programs. Investigation revealed Horatio had been promoting fraudulent language learning programs without proper linguistic credentials and directing students to educational scams that charged high fees while providing ineffective language instruction that failed to deliver promised fluency results. He'd been endorsing language programs that operated as scams, promoting learning methods that weren't evidence-based, and providing educational advice that exceeded his qualifications while knowing that his recommendations could waste students' time and money. The scheme particularly harmed language learners seeking educational improvement who trusted his linguistic expertise but wasted significant time and money following ineffective advice that failed to produce language learning results and directed them to educational fraud operations. Horatio had been prioritizing language program commissions over student success while learners faced educational disappointment from fraudulent advice that violated language education standards and promoted ineffective learning methods that failed to deliver promised fluency outcomes. When language education fraud investigators examined his linguistic claims and program partnerships, they found evidence Horatio had promoted fraudulent language programs to over 400,000 followers while collecting educational scam commissions exceeding $800,000 from operations designed to exploit language learning enthusiasm. Our 20th story brings us to gardening influencer Isabella, who had been creating plant care and gardening content for 7 years. She built a following of gardening enthusiasts by sharing growing tips and plant care advice that promised to help followers develop successful gardens and maintain healthy plants through expert horticultural guidance. Isabella appeared knowledgeable about plant cultivation and committed to helping her audience achieve gardening success through proven growing techniques and proper plant care methods. Isabella's gardening advice has helped me create a thriving garden and successfully grow plants I never thought possible, shared gardener Isadora after following her techniques. Her expert plant care guidance and growing tips provide exactly the horticultural support I need to achieve gardening success and maintain beautiful, healthy plants. But followers started experiencing plant deaths and garden failures when following Isabella's gardening advice and using products she recommended, with her claiming horticultural expertise and proven growing methods that somehow resulted in harmful plant care advice that could kill plants and waste gardening investments through inappropriate techniques and dangerous products. The plant care methods Isabella taught killed my expensive plants, and the gardening products she recommended were harmful, reported devastated gardener Jackson when his garden was destroyed. Her gardening advice seems dangerous rather than supporting plant health and successful growing as promised in her horticultural content. When Jackson questioned Isabella's gardening qualifications and plant care knowledge, Isabella claimed that gardening success varied based on environmental factors and that plant care sometimes involved trial and error before achieving optimal growing conditions and horticultural success. Investigation revealed Isabella had been providing harmful plant care advice without proper horticultural training and promoting gardening products that could damage plants while knowing that her recommendations could kill expensive plants and destroy gardening investments. She'd been teaching plant care methods that could cause plant death, endorsing products that were harmful to plant health, and providing gardening advice that exceeded her qualifications while disregarding potential damage to followers' gardens and plant investments. The scheme particularly harmed gardening enthusiasts seeking expert guidance who trusted her horticultural expertise but followed harmful advice that killed their plants and wasted significant gardening investments through inappropriate care methods and dangerous products. Isabella had been prioritizing gardening product commissions over plant welfare, while gardeners faced plant losses from harmful advice that violated horticultural standards and promoted dangerous growing methods that could destroy gardens and kill expensive plants. When horticultural fraud investigators examined her plant care advice and product endorsements, they found evidence Isabella had promoted harmful gardening methods to over 500,000 followers while collecting gardening product commissions exceeding $700,000 from companies whose products could damage plant health and garden success. Our 21st story brings us to music education influencer Janet, who had been creating musical instruction and performance content for 5 years. She attracted aspiring musicians by sharing playing techniques and music education resources that promised to help followers improve their musical skills and achieve performance goals through professional instruction and proven learning methods. Janet appeared musically talented and committed to helping her audience develop musical abilities through effective teaching and educational guidance. Janet's music instruction has significantly improved my playing ability and musical understanding, shared student Jasmine after following her lessons. Her professional teaching approach and musical guidance provide exactly the educational support I need to advance my musical skills and achieve performance goals. But students started experiencing musical problems and poor results when following Janet's instruction methods and purchasing music education products she recommended. With her claiming musical expertise and proven teaching techniques that somehow resulted in ineffective music instruction that could hinder musical development and waste educational investments. The music instruction methods Janet taught were harmful to my technique, and the music education program she recommended was fraudulent, discovered struggling student Jasper when seeking proper musical training. Her music advice seems harmful rather than supporting musical development and proper education as promised in her instructional content. When Jasper questioned Janet's music education qualifications and teaching credentials, Janet claimed that musical development required different approaches for different students and that performance improvement depended on individual practice dedication rather than specific instruction methods or educational programs. Investigation revealed Janet had been providing harmful music instruction without proper teaching credentials and directing students to fraudulent music education programs that charged high fees while providing substandard musical instruction that could damage technique and hinder musical development. She'd been teaching music methods that could harm playing technique, promoting education programs that operated as scams, and providing musical instruction that exceeded her qualifications while knowing that her recommendations could damage students' musical progress. The scheme particularly harmed aspiring musicians seeking professional instruction who trusted her musical expertise but received harmful teaching that damaged their technique and directed them to educational fraud operations that wasted their music education investments. Janet had been prioritizing music education commissions over student development while musicians faced technique damage from harmful instruction that violated music education standards and promoted ineffective teaching methods that could hinder musical progress. When music education fraud investigators examined her teaching claims and program partnerships, they found evidence Janet had promoted harmful music instruction to over 200,000 followers while collecting education scam commissions exceeding $500,000 from operations designed to exploit musical learning enthusiasm. Our 22nd story brings us to personal finance influencer Jennifer, who had been creating budgeting and money management content for 6 years. She gained followers seeking financial improvement by sharing budgeting strategies and financial planning advice that promised to help viewers achieve financial stability and wealth building through smart money management and investment planning. Jennifer appeared financially successful and committed to helping her audience improve their financial situations through practical money management techniques and investment guidance. Jennifer's budgeting strategies and financial advice have helped me gain control of my finances and start building wealth, shared follower Jessica after implementing her methods. Her practical approach to money management and financial planning provide exactly the guidance I need to achieve financial stability and long-term wealth building. But followers started losing money when following Jennifer's financial advice and investment recommendations, with her claiming financial expertise and proven money management systems that somehow resulted in poor financial guidance that could cause financial losses and violated basic financial planning principles and investment safety standards. The investment strategy Jennifer promoted lost most of my savings, and her budgeting system led to financial problems, reported financially devastated follower Jordan when facing economic hardship. Her financial advice seems harmful rather than supporting financial improvement and wealth building as promised in her money management content. When Jordan questioned Jennifer's financial qualifications and investment track record, Jennifer claimed that financial success required risk tolerance and that investment markets involved inherent volatility that could cause temporary losses before achieving long-term wealth building and financial independence. Investigation revealed Jennifer had been providing dangerous financial advice without proper financial planning credentials and promoting high-risk investments that paid her commissions regardless of their suitability for her audience's financial situations and risk tolerance levels. She'd been recommending risky investment strategies, promoting financial products that could cause significant losses, and providing money management advice that exceeded her qualifications while knowing that her recommendations could cause serious financial harm. The scheme particularly harmed people seeking financial improvement who trusted her money management expertise but lost significant money following dangerous advice that violated financial planning standards and caused substantial economic hardship for vulnerable individuals. Jennifer had been prioritizing financial product commissions over follower welfare while viewers faced financial ruin from dangerous advice that violated investment safety standards and potentially caused life-changing financial losses and economic devastation. When financial planning fraud investigators examined her investment recommendations and credential claims, they found evidence Jennifer had promoted dangerous financial advice to over 800,000 followers while collecting investment commissions exceeding $2 million from companies promoting high-risk financial products that could cause significant losses. Our 23rd story brings us to career advice influencer Julia, who had been creating professional development and job search content for 4 years. She attracted career seekers by sharing job hunting strategies and professional advice that promised to help followers advance their careers and achieve professional success through effective networking and career development techniques. Julia appeared professionally successful and committed to helping her audience overcome career challenges through proven professional development methods and strategic career planning. Julia's career advice and job search strategies have helped me advance my professional goals and find better employment opportunities, shared follower Kenneth after following her guidance. Her professional development insights and networking tips provide exactly the career support I need to achieve professional success and advance my career objectives. But followers started experiencing career problems and job search failures when following Julia's advice and using career services she recommended, with her claiming professional expertise and proven career development methods that somehow resulted in harmful career advice that could damage professional reputations and waste career development investments. The career strategies Julia taught damaged my professional reputation, and the job search service she recommended was completely fraudulent, discovered struggling professional Kevin when facing career setbacks. Her career advice seems harmful rather than supporting professional development and career advancement as promised in her professional content. When Kevin questioned Julia's career qualifications and professional credentials, Julia claimed that career success required different approaches for different professionals and that career advancement sometimes involved temporary setbacks before achieving significant professional breakthroughs and career success. Investigation revealed Julia had been providing harmful career advice without proper professional development credentials and directing followers to fraudulent career services that charged high fees while providing ineffective job search support that could damage professional reputations and career prospects. She'd been promoting career strategies that could harm professional relationships, endorsing job services that operated as scams, and providing professional advice that exceeded her qualifications while knowing that her recommendations could damage followers' career development. The scheme particularly harmed career seekers seeking professional advancement who trusted her career expertise but received harmful advice that damaged their professional prospects and directed them to fraudulent career services that wasted their professional development investments. Julia had been prioritizing career service commissions over follower success while professionals faced career damage from harmful advice that violated professional development standards and promoted ineffective career strategies that could hinder professional advancement. When career development fraud investigators examined her professional claims and service partnerships, they found evidence Julia had promoted harmful career advice to over 600,000 followers while collecting career service commissions exceeding $1 million from operations designed to exploit professional development aspirations. Our 24th story brings us to photography influencer Kevin, who had been creating photography education and equipment content for 8 years. He built a following of photography enthusiasts by sharing shooting techniques and equipment reviews that promised to help followers improve their photography skills and make informed equipment purchases through professional guidance and technical expertise. Kevin appeared skilled at photography and committed to helping his audience develop their photographic abilities through effective teaching and equipment recommendations. Kevin's photography instruction and equipment advice have significantly improved my photographic skills and helped me choose quality gear, shared photographer Lauren after following his guidance. His technical expertise and educational approach provide exactly the photographic support I need to advance my photography skills and make smart equipment investments. But followers started receiving counterfeit photography equipment and ineffective photography education when purchasing items Kevin recommended, with him claiming professional photography partnerships and quality equipment that somehow resulted in fake merchandise and poor educational content being promoted that could damage photography equipment and hinder skill development. The camera equipment Kevin recommended was obviously counterfeit and could damage my photography gear, discovered disappointed photographer Leroy when examining his equipment purchases. His photography recommendations seem like fraud promotion rather than supporting legitimate photography and authentic equipment as promised in his photography content. When Leroy questioned Kevin's equipment partnerships and educational qualifications, Kevin claimed that photography equipment from international suppliers sometimes had different design features and that photography education occasionally required adjustment periods before showing significant skill improvement and technical advancement. Investigation revealed Kevin had been directing followers to counterfeit photography equipment suppliers and ineffective photography education programs, while receiving commissions for fake merchandise and poor educational content that violated photography industry standards and could damage equipment and hinder skill development. He'd been promoting counterfeit camera gear, endorsing ineffective photography courses, and providing technical advice while knowing that his recommendations could harm followers' photography equipment and skill development through fake products and poor education. The scheme particularly harmed photography enthusiasts seeking professional guidance who trusted his technical expertise but received counterfeit equipment that could damage their gear and ineffective education that hindered their photographic skill development and creative progress. Kevin had been prioritizing equipment and education commissions over follower success while photographers faced equipment damage from fraudulent recommendations that violated photography industry standards and promoted fake products that could harm equipment and skill development. When photography fraud investigators examined his equipment recommendations and educational partnerships, they found evidence Kevin had promoted counterfeit photography equipment to over 400,000 followers while collecting fraudulent commissions exceeding $900,000 from operations selling fake photography gear and ineffective education programs. Our 25th story brings us to cooking influencer Lily, who had been creating recipe and culinary education content for 6 years. She attracted cooking enthusiasts by sharing recipes and cooking techniques that promised to help followers improve their culinary skills and create delicious meals through professional guidance and proven cooking methods. Lily appeared skilled at cooking and committed to helping her audience develop their culinary abilities through effective instruction and recipe development. Lily's recipes and cooking instruction have transformed my culinary skills and helped me create restaurant-quality meals at home, shared home cook Lysander after following her guidance. Her professional cooking techniques and detailed recipes provide exactly the culinary education I need to advance my cooking abilities and create impressive dishes. But followers started experiencing cooking failures and food safety problems when following Lily's recipes and using cooking products she recommended. With her claiming culinary expertise and food safety knowledge that somehow resulted in dangerous cooking advice that could cause food poisoning and cooking disasters through unsafe methods and inferior products. The recipes Lily shared caused food poisoning for my family, and the cooking equipment she recommended was dangerous, reported sick follower Mabel when seeking medical treatment. Her cooking advice seems dangerous rather than supporting safe cooking and culinary development as promised in her cooking content. When Mabel questioned Lily's culinary qualifications and food safety training, Lily claimed that cooking results varied based on ingredient quality and preparation techniques, suggesting that food safety issues were related to individual cooking environments rather than her recipe instructions or product recommendations. Investigation revealed Lily had been providing dangerous cooking advice without proper culinary training and food safety certification while promoting cooking products that violated safety standards and could cause food poisoning and cooking accidents through unsafe methods and inferior equipment. She'd been sharing recipes that violated food safety guidelines, endorsing cooking equipment that posed safety risks, and providing culinary instruction that exceeded her qualifications while knowing that her recommendations could cause food poisoning and cooking injuries. The scheme particularly harmed cooking enthusiasts seeking professional instruction who trusted her culinary expertise but followed dangerous advice that caused food safety problems and directed them to unsafe cooking products that could cause illness and injuries. Lily had been prioritizing cooking product commissions over follower safety while home cooks faced health risks from dangerous advice that violated food safety standards and promoted unsafe cooking methods that could cause food poisoning and kitchen accidents. When culinary safety fraud investigators examined her cooking advice and product endorsements, they found evidence Lily had promoted dangerous cooking methods to over 700,000 followers while collecting cooking product commissions exceeding $1,300,000 from companies whose products violated food safety standards. Our 26th story brings us to health and wellness influencer Madison, who had been creating fitness and nutrition content for 5 years. She gained followers seeking health improvement by sharing workout routines and nutrition advice that promised to help viewers achieve fitness goals and improve their overall health through professional guidance and proven wellness methods. Madison appeared physically fit and committed to helping her audience improve their health through effective fitness and nutrition strategies. Madison's fitness routines and nutrition advice have helped me achieve significant health improvements and fitness goals, shared follower Magnolia after following her wellness program. Her professional approach to health and fitness provide exactly the guidance I need to maintain a healthy lifestyle and achieve lasting wellness results. But followers started experiencing health problems and poor fitness results when following Madison's wellness advice and using health products she recommended. With her claiming health expertise and proven wellness methods that somehow resulted in dangerous health advice that could cause injuries and health complications through inappropriate fitness routines and unsafe health products. The workout routine Madison promoted caused serious injuries and her nutrition supplements made me sick, reported injured follower Marcus when seeking medical treatment. Her health advice seems dangerous rather than supporting safe fitness and wellness improvement as promised in her health content. When Marcus questioned Madison's health qualifications and fitness certifications, Madison claimed that fitness results varied between individuals and that health improvements sometimes involved temporary challenges before achieving significant wellness breakthroughs and fitness success through dedicated practice and consistency. Investigation revealed Madison had been providing dangerous health advice without proper fitness certifications and nutrition training while promoting health products that violated safety standards and could cause serious health problems and fitness injuries through inappropriate exercise routines and unsafe supplements. She'd been designing workout programs that could cause injuries, promoting supplements that could cause adverse reactions, and providing health advice that exceeded her qualifications while knowing that her recommendations could cause serious health complications and fitness injuries. The scheme particularly harmed health seekers pursuing wellness improvement who trusted her fitness expertise but followed dangerous advice that caused health problems and directed them to unsafe health products that could cause serious complications and fitness injuries. Madison had been prioritizing health product commissions over follower safety, while fitness enthusiasts faced health risks from dangerous advice that violated wellness safety standards and promoted unsafe fitness methods that could cause serious injuries and health complications. When health and fitness fraud investigators examined her wellness claims and product endorsements, they found evidence Madison had promoted dangerous health advice to over 900,000 followers while collecting health product commissions exceeding $2,500,000 from companies whose products violated health and safety standards. Our 27th story brings us to automotive influencer Marcus, who had been creating car care and automotive content for 7 years. He attracted car enthusiasts by sharing maintenance tips and automotive product reviews that promised to help followers properly care for their vehicles and make informed automotive purchases through professional guidance and technical expertise. Marcus appeared knowledgeable about automotive maintenance and committed to helping his audience maintain their vehicles through effective care techniques and quality automotive products. Marcus's automotive advice and product recommendations have helped me properly maintain my car and avoid costly repairs, shared car owner Maxwell after following his maintenance guidance. His technical automotive knowledge and product reviews provide exactly the guidance I need to keep my vehicle running efficiently and make smart automotive purchases. But followers started experiencing vehicle damage and automotive problems when following Marcus's advice and using automotive products he recommended, with him claiming automotive expertise and proven maintenance methods that somehow resulted in harmful automotive advice that could damage vehicles and waste automotive investments through inappropriate maintenance techniques and inferior products. The maintenance techniques Marcus taught damaged my engine, and the automotive products he recommended were harmful to my car, reported car owner Melissa when facing expensive repairs. His automotive advice seems dangerous rather than supporting proper vehicle care and maintenance as promised in his automotive content. When Melissa questioned Marcus's automotive qualifications and technical expertise, Marcus claimed that automotive maintenance varied between vehicle types and that car care sometimes involved trial and error before achieving optimal maintenance results and vehicle performance through proper technique and quality products. Investigation revealed Marcus had been providing harmful automotive advice without proper mechanical training and certification while promoting automotive products that could damage vehicles and void warranties through inappropriate maintenance methods and inferior automotive supplies. He'd been teaching maintenance techniques that could damage engines, endorsing products that were harmful to vehicle systems, and providing automotive advice that exceeded his qualifications while knowing that his recommendations could cause expensive vehicle damage and maintenance problems. The scheme particularly harmed car owners seeking professional maintenance guidance who trusted his automotive expertise but followed harmful advice that damaged their vehicles and directed them to inferior automotive products that could cause expensive repairs and maintenance complications. Marcus had been prioritizing automotive product commissions over vehicle safety while car owners faced vehicle damage from harmful advice that violated automotive maintenance standards and promoted dangerous maintenance methods that could cause expensive vehicle damage and mechanical problems. When automotive fraud investigators examined his maintenance advice and product endorsements, they found evidence Marcus had promoted harmful automotive advice to over 500,000 followers while collecting automotive product commissions exceeding $1,100,000 from companies whose products could damage vehicles and void warranties. Our 28th story brings us to real estate influencer Melissa, who had been creating property investment and real estate content for 6 years. She attracted aspiring investors by sharing investment strategies and property advice that promised to help followers achieve financial success through real estate investments and property development opportunities. Melissa appeared financially successful through real estate and committed to helping her audience build wealth through proven property investment techniques and market analysis. Melissa's real estate advice and investment strategies have helped me start building wealth through property investments, shared investor Millicent after following her investment guidance. Her professional approach to real estate investing and market analysis provide exactly the guidance I need to make smart property investments and achieve financial success through real estate. But followers started losing money when following Melissa's investment advice and purchasing properties through her recommended opportunities, with her claiming real estate expertise and proven investment methods that somehow resulted in poor investment advice that caused financial losses and violated basic real estate investment principles and market analysis standards. The real estate investment strategy Melissa promoted was completely fraudulent and cost me my life savings, reported financially ruined follower Montgomery when facing foreclosure. Her investment advice seems like scam promotion rather than supporting legitimate real estate investing and financial success as promised in her real estate content. When Montgomery questioned Melissa's real estate qualifications and investment track record, Melissa claimed that real estate investing involved inherent market risks and that property investment success required long-term thinking and market patience rather than immediate returns and short-term investment strategies. Investigation revealed Melissa had been promoting fraudulent real estate investment schemes without proper real estate licensing and directing followers to property scams that charged high fees while providing no legitimate investment opportunities that could generate returns or build wealth through real estate development. She'd been endorsing property investment scams, promoting real estate opportunities that didn't exist, and providing investment advice that exceeded her qualifications while knowing that her recommendations could cause significant financial losses and investment fraud. The scheme particularly harmed aspiring investors seeking real estate wealth building who trusted her investment expertise but lost substantial money following fraudulent advice that violated real estate investment standards and directed them to property scams that caused significant financial losses. Melissa had been prioritizing real estate scam commissions over follower welfare while investors faced financial ruin from fraudulent advice that violated investment standards and promoted fake real estate opportunities that caused devastating financial losses and investment fraud. When real estate fraud investigators examined her investment claims and opportunity partnerships, they found evidence Melissa had promoted fraudulent real estate schemes to over 600,000 followers while collecting scam commissions exceeding $3 million from operations designed to exploit real estate investment enthusiasm and cause significant financial harm. Thank you for joining me tonight on Drowsy Tales Daily. And may these stories guide you into peaceful sleep with renewed awareness of the importance of social media accountability and protecting yourself from influencers that would exploit parasocial relationships during vulnerable moments of trust and personal improvement seeking. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you tomorrow night for another collection of fascinating Reddit stories designed to help you drift off to sleep.